Now, the CBS 21 Political Insiders with Rob Hanrahan.
And Charlie Giroux on the right, Tony May on the left, and guys, Michael Flynn. Let's talk a little bit about this. He resigned last night, and there's been a lot of talk. I'll turn to you, Charlie. Today, Sean Spicer, the press secretary, came out saying that the president had really been aware of something going on about him talking to the Russian ambassador before he was inaugurated, but he said on the airplane he was unaware of it. Spicer narrowed that down, said he was just unaware of the Wall Street Journal article a reporter asked about. Why all the sort of, I don't want to say secrecy, but why keeping everybody in the dark up until last night to say, hey, I don't trust this guy?
I think that the final word on this was given today when Sean Spicer and others said this was a matter of trust, not a matter of law. They had to vet out whether there had been any illegality to what General Flynn did. There wasn't, apparently. What there was were some very, very bad decisions on his part in the aftermath, proving what Tony and I have known for a long time, which is it's the underlying incident that doesn't matter as much as the cover-up always does. Lying to the Vice President of the United States, not a good thing for your career.
That did put Mike Pence in a pretty tough situation.
Well, it also puts the president in a tough situation because the question now becomes, as us old people know from Watergate, you know, what did you know, what did the president know, and when did he know it? And what participation might he have had with communications with the Russians, since we know that he has more interface with them than he was willing to admit during the campaign.
And really, this is a personnel matter, so they really don't have to talk about it until he actually resigned. Spicer said today the president asked for his resignation. Last night it was reported that he just turned it in. So I think
there really wasn't much choice for President Trump, given the fact that it was very clear that General Flynn had at the very least misled and more likely outright lied to the vice president and allowed him to go on national television and repeat those fibs. Something that, interestingly, Rob, was never really dealt with in the manner that Donald Trump dealt with this when Barack Obama was president, when his folks were going out and lying to the American people on national television over Benghazi being caused by some sort of videotape somewhere when they knew that wasn't the case.
Tony, should the Democrats investigate this?
Well, the Democrats have limited ability to conduct real broad investigations with subpoena power as the minority party. We're going to have to look to the Republican adult leadership in the Senate to lead the charge on this, and I think we're going to see that from the Lindsey Grahams and the John McCains of the Senate.
All right, the president also signed today a resolution regarding oil companies and paying taxes. Let's talk about Dodd-Frank. We'll do that at 6. We're going to have you back to talk about that. Out of time for right now, but I invite you to always join us for our CBS 21 Political Insiders right here Tuesdays at 5:30, now at 5:30 and 6, and join us for Face the State every Sunday at 8:30 in the morning.